Got the freaking dates wrong. Don't ask. Um,
You're live.
we are live. Uh-oh. All right, let me. Hey, Emmy. Good evening. Hope you're doing
Hello.
well.
Oh, I'm doing great. It's been a while. Oh my
I
gosh, I've
know.
been so busy all this week. I had a long week, and oh my god, I've been watching some bullshitters and quitters and shitters and scumbags, and yeah.
Hey, Golfman. Hey, Golfman.
Mm-mm.
How's it going? I
What's up,
scheduled. I
golf?
scheduled. Hey, Mills. How's it going? But yeah,
Emails.
I scheduled the live for the for the bloody wrong time. But I ain't been on much myself this week, to be honest. Just been listening, and
Yeah,
I've been lurking more than it. I've been lurking more
yeah.
than anything else, to be honest.
Same here. I mean, I've been lurking myself too, but
Oh, there's no more national.
oh,
Hey, Wolfden. Hey, Joseph Kimber Mills, Golfman. Is there no more national holidays?
hello.
I completely forgot about it, to be honest. But I can change. I can think. I believe I might be able to change the title on StreamYards, possibly. Um,
National Go Back to Jail Day.
National Break Your National National Break Your National Break Your Probation Day. I'm sure there's a way.
Yes.
I believe there is a
Shame,
way I
shame,
can.
shame.
Yeah, I believe there's a way I can. Hey,
Hi,
Golfman.
golf.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Good. So I heard Dave 25 is in jail for a couple of days.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
yep.
figures this was gonna happen sooner or later. Let me just say this. I don't know who the hell is that jackass on the asylum, being a
Uh-huh.
suck up for Dave 25. Listen, no one's gonna do anything to his cash app. None of that, okay? Maybe Dave 25 should get a job, maybe work at home or something.
True.
Obviously these people don't learn from their fucking lesson. And you know what? Steve Cole, if you're listening, you saw what happened to Dave 25? You're next, motherfucker, if you keep fucking up like that. You keep doing the same shit that you're doing. You're gonna end up like Dave 25.
But yeah.
Yep.
I know. I did hear the. Yeah, we got to break. Yeah, we got to. Hey Tina Dandruff. So he's what I know about. He's what I know about Day 25. So he's in an intake service center. It's obviously a probation violation, and
Mhm.
as long as he behaves himself in jail or prison, whatever you want to call it, he is going to be released on the 10th of the 11th, 2023. So that's October the 11th.
He has no choice
Mhm.
but to behave because he's not gonna be acting like that fuck shit he be doing online in prison.
But he's got. He's gonna be scared. He's gonna be scared. He's gonna be scared shitless. And
Yep.
I was listening to
Yeah,
Coach.
considering he's fat, you know they're gonna tear that fat ass up.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
And he's gonna have to listen to authority too. None of this. I'm a YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
None of this.
Well,
I'm a
that,
YouTube celebrity.
well, that reminds
Yep.
me. Yeah, I think that was MSP who was on Billings panel. Talking that shit. King of YouTube. I'm like, King of YouTube. Yeah, with your 1.3K subs, which 1.2 of them are probably bots
Yeah, of
or
course.
alt
I got
accounts. King of
1.4.
YouTube.
I got 1.4 subs. So, I mean, I'm higher than that motherfucker.
Like I
And I
said,
do
Dave
shit.
20 listen, Dave 25 is a delusional narcissist. I keep
Yeah.
saying that. There's clearly something
Yeah.
mentally wrong with him.
Yeah, he
Hmm.
just need mental
Yeah,
health.
I heard Steve Coates take on it. Listen, whatever he said about Day 25 might be true, but Colt might want to apply that shit to himself
Mm-hmm.
because he's no different. He's basically the same, if not worse.
Exactly.
Steve Coates can only get so many chances before he gets into the slammer.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, don't forget, he's been on probation too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he could go back again if he keeps on doing this shit.
To be honest, he needs to be in jail on both of them in jail or mental fucking ward because those two are clearly mentally ill.
I mean, yeah, I agree. I mean, Haley Gemini.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna be, he's gonna have to, he's gonna have to, deal with other prisoners too, because according to what I
Mhm.
searched on Google, he's in a maximum security place. He's gonna be with murderers. He's gonna be with rapists.
Mhm.
Wait, he's in maximum
He's gonna be,
security? How?
yeah. That's what the intake service center is.
Was his crime that bad? Was his crime that fucking bad?
Well, it was a fucking,
Probably.
he's gone to jail under a friggin' misdemeanor when all he had to do was at the beginning of the court case was plead friggin' guilty, done a friggin' plea
Yep.
deal, got minimum charges, slap on the wrist
Exactly.
instead of messing.
But he decided to fight the charges, right?
Yeah,
Like a
correct.
fucking idiot.
Yeah,
Mhm.
What do you
yeah,
expect from a YouTube celebrity, quote unquote?
yeah.
Oh, and I saw Ghost in there, supporting him too. I'm disappointed in Ghost.
hmm But yeah, I mean,
Honestly,
I was listening to Coach mumble on earlier just to see what Coach had
yeah.
to say.
Honestly, it's hard to listen to him when
Oh,
you
I
listen. It's
know.
hard to listen to someone when they're missing most of their fucking teeth,
But
at least most of their teeth on their top row.
however, I'm going to give Coates a little teeny, weeny bit of credit, and that is
Like the size of a grain of salt.
yeah, because Coates actually said something intelligent that him going to jail would do him good and get him away from the internet and
You
get
know
him away.
what? Maybe that should happen to Colt as well, because obviously Colt hasn't
Yeah,
learned his fucking lesson in 10 years.
yeah,
Do you think after be
Jesus.
taken to court 3 times and having more than 15 restraining orders teach him something? No, and being on
yeah,
probation? No,
yeah.
looks like he won't
Mhm.
learn until he's in the slammer.
I mean, he's gonna be. I mean, he's gonna be in shock. He's gonna have to follow authority. He's gonna have to work in the jail. He's gonna have to follow routine.
Considering he's fat too, yeah, they're gonna clap his cheeks as well.
He's gonna be someone's bitch
Yep.
too. He's gonna be someone's bitch in that jail
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So all that tough talk he's
Yep.
been talking on in that won't be working in jail too. Which, by the way, I had a go at him. I think was it last Friday in the side chat on the
hmm
asylum. He said Cuba has autism. LOL. Okay, like you haven't said that shit to me before since last year. At least I recognize my mental illness. I actually got help for it. Because unlike Bob Coe, my dad actually gave a shit about me.
Well, the thing
Wow.
is, I mean, most people on this freaking platform have some kind of freaking mental illness. Everybody does it, That's the
Okay,
thing,
he's talking about my autism. Like, okay, I'm autistic, and
hmm
at least I didn't cry about it. At least I didn't blame my mother
No.
about it. At least I got actual help. Because when I had therapy, I actually
hmm
went. I didn't go to a session and make the person so fucking awkward that they didn't want to have me again.
Right.
Because you
Yeah.
see, I don't give off those vibes. He do.
Yep.
But so yeah, so celebrate this victory as long, for the time being, because day 25 is going to be out, sometime next
But
month.
like,
I was
yeah.
wondering why he hasn't
If
uploaded
he,
in a while, because usually he uploads nearly every day.
well, you can check the website too to see whether he has any violations. So,
Yep.
He
like,
might,
if he has, if he,
because like Cole, he can't keep his damn composure, nor have any
so
whatever.
there's a chance, his good time because he's getting out on that day, as long as he doesn't get in any trouble. So there's definitely, I can
He's
see
going
him.
to. He's going to. The guy has no impulse control, just like Steve. Both these idiots have no impulse control.
I was wondering, like, how in the fuck you violate your probation? Did you never been to his
Because
probation
Day
office?
25 is a fucking idiot. These guys let the
Oh,
internet
Jesus.
run their lives.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm gonna be straight up. I've been on probation too myself for 9 fucking months, and I've been going on there every fucking time. I never violate not a damn thing. I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna be free. I can do whatever the fuck I want. But shit,
hmm
be on probation,
And I never got in
not
trouble with
that
the law
good.
either.
And God, don't. It ain't fun,
Dumb enough to
honey.
break a fucking law. If I'm gonna do
I
it,
learned my
it's gonna be on the
lesson.
down low, not blatant. Because
And
I
these
now,
be,
knuckleheads, they break the law very blatantly.
and now he's formed a
yep,
bad relationship with his probation officer now because his probation officer probably thinks he's a dickhead too.
right.
Who wouldn't?
So yeah.
You know, it's so funny because like my probation officer, she loved me. She
Mm-hmm.
loved me because I did the right thing. You know, if you follow the
Yeah,
rules and
that's
you
the thing you
follow
want to
what
do
you
when you
had
get
to do,
probation is have a good relationship.
Mm-hmm.
follow your protocols. That's all you gotta do. It ain't that hard. If you can't
Listen,
get a ride, just
listen,
find a taxi.
Mur,
Shit.
Mur.
What's up?
This is Dave 25 we're talking about. This is a guy who thinks he's the king of YouTube. He's an internet celebrity. He likes to say racist stuff, but doesn't want to say the actual word. He's very delusional. Like, bro, how
Yep.
much do you have to suck to get kicked out of the asylum because of your dumb shit?
Right. Right. You're
Obviously,
absolutely right on that.
obviously both these idiots have fathers who obviously don't know how to raise fucking kids well. If you really think
Mhm.
about it. No wonder they were friends at first.
Now. Oh Lord Jesus, I
I know.
swear.
Honestly, this is a great way to end the weekend. Hearing Dave 25 going to jail.
Yeah, I know. It's better than that. It's
Hey,
better than that.
well, you know what would have been better if Steve Colt went to jail too, because his time is ticking. Because
I
I'm
mean
watching
that.
the clock to see
I
when he's
mean,
going to go to jail because it's only a matter of time.
Yep.
that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen one day.
But what I don't get is Steve has done way worse shit yet. He's not in jail.
Uh huh.
That's what I don't understand. But again, like
Yeah.
the Day
Oh
25
man.
said, Massachusetts is pro mental illness, so they're trying to help him as much as possible.
Yeah, but honestly, what are you in jail for? I'm in for cyber stalking and prank calls. I'm in for murder. I'm in for
See, who does
robbery. I'm in
prank
for
calls
rape.
when they're over 20 years old? That's something you do when you're a fucking kid or a teenager, not when
Yeah.
you're in your
Yep.
20s. That shows you, their mental age.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true. It's a
And
shame.
MSP is no better hanging out with Day 25. I think that was probably him on the panel. Oh, cash up, free Day 25, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, of course.
Shut up. And of course, calling Steve Billings a strangler, which we all know those charges were fucking dropped. How many times that he's gonna have to
Yeah,
say that?
it's been years, like almost a
It's gonna be
decade,
the same
years.
old shit
Like
forever and
before I
ever
was
and
even
ever.
born, when those charges were dropped.
Look, if Stevie did a crime, I really didn't care about it. I was like, well, that's on him. That's not my business. If the charges were dropped, hey, good. That's good,
But they still
because
want to call him a strangler. God.
yeah, that's
I can
stupid.
see why Cactus, don't want to be associated with MSP anymore.
Yep.
Because he ripped him and Ghost a new asshole yesterday in one of his streams.
That's pretty fucked up.
I know. I came in and I just said, Ghost, I'm fucking disappointing you because I see you've been hanging out with Day 25, and he's just as bad as Code.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Gabby, I don't
Yeah.
know what the hell she saw in Day 25 to be with him for a while. She's just as fucked up too.
Yep.
Honestly,
That's
they
why I
all
don't
need to
like
be
her.
in a fucking mental hospital. They all need to be in the mental hospital. Who was it that got who was one of the presidents that got rid of those asylums back in the 80s?
Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, him. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can blame him for that.
they
He is
did
the
the same.
reason why people like Colt. He's the reason people like Colt, MSP, Day 25, and all these other locals you hear on the internet. They're the reason why they're not in the asylum. Fucking yeah, you said Ronald Reagan, right?
Yeah, they did the same thing in the UK as well with Maggie Thatcher. She closed all the asylums down too, and she called it care in the community. That was the new tagline for it. They were gonna
That's why you got the mentally ill attacking innocent people in the fucking streets.
hey right
Yep.
Tupac. Yeah, that's why it's called. They
That's
called it
sad.
Listen,
care
I'm
in
gonna
the.
say this right now. I don't care who they are. I don't care if they're mentally ill. You attack me, I have a right to attack back.
Yeah,
Even if it means killing you.
yeah. Well, yeah. Hey,
Because it's either me or him.
uh-huh. So he's an interesting fact as well. If Dave 20, so the cost to keep a prisoner in this jail with Dave 25 is $69,357 for a year.
God
That's the
damn.
that's the price to keep. That will be the price to
Day
keep
20
him in jail.
Day 25 has never seen that much money in his life so far.
Yeah, yeah,
Damn.
yeah. That's in the intake. That's in the intake center. It's a maximum security facility.
What?
Yeah,
Day 25 lives in Rhode Island, right? So he must be in a Rhode Island prison.
correct. He is.
Huh.
That's why I'm checking his prisoner record every day to find out. I'm curious to see if he's gonna mess up because
Well,
his
it wasn't Day 25 on probation before because of his whole racist, prank calls and whatnot.
this was the first time
Yeah.
I'm not sure
Yeah.
to be
So he's
honest.
back in there again for the same shit.
I believe it's a violation of
Violating.
he's violated his current probation. I don't know how or why. I'm not 100%
He
sure what's
violated his
happened.
probation. What did he do? People, his friends are saying, "Oh, it's Day 20. It's Steve Coat and Gary 21. Reporting him and yada and blah 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 blah." And Steve is denying it.
Of course he is. Yeah.
Listen, I don't know who's doing it, but I don't care. It's a good shit show, and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I love seeing those two, rip into each other because they're both pieces of shit.
And it couldn't happen to a nicer person. Let's just hope he doesn't drop the soap in the shower.
Don't say that until Steve goes into jail. Honestly, I can't tell who's fatter.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Wait. I know who. Steve Cope, because I seen that basketball video, and I had the displeasure seeing his ass crack being shown not once but fucking twice. Listen, is he that fat that his shorts are that loose?
Oh God.
No, apparently according to Day 25, his asshole was filled with shit, and apparently a family was nearby. I don't know because the parent was pointing towards the basketball hoop this entire time. If it's true, then ill, Colt. Wash your fucking ass. like honestly, what is it with these locals that don't like bathing? I mean, look at Cyrax. Look at Cyrax. Look at King Cobra. Like these people don't like to fucking bathe. Like, come on. That's the thing that's the thing that really irks me. Is when people don't bathe. Especially when it's hot outside. Oh God.
Oh, in summertime when it's 100 degrees, yeah, you be sweating your
Thank
balls.
God.
Scary anyway.
Yeah, dude, I can't stand when Cyrax stands there with his mouth hanging and gape open. It's like, dude, close your fucking mouth. Is your overbite that fucking bad? He clearly lost a generic lottery. The genetics lottery.
Well,
He clearly lost that.
Well, being inbred don't help either. So that's that.
He clearly isn't inbred. I mean, look at Cyrax. The dude is clearly damn near under 5 feet. Has no shoulders. Has a skullet. One of his eyes is literally pointing west. His teeth are fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a pedophile, a third generation pedophile.
Uh-huh.
Oh gosh. Ooh.
Yeah, his grandpa, I think, was it married Sally when she was 14. His father, we know the story about him, and then you got Cyrax himself.
Ooh.
Yeah. By the way, Cyrax is still false flagging people's videos. It's like a little
Oh,
bitch that he is. Yep. No, because there was two
yeah.
videos I've actually had in my that I used to have in my liked list. Apparently, someone made not one but two videos of compilations of Cyrus flashing himself.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, it's
Oh,
censored.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I looked at my list. I'm like, wait a minute, why I don't see this two videos? And I was like, oh shit, this little shithead flagged the fucking videos, you bastard. I was like, oh come on.
That's nasty.
Yeah, and considering people know the history about his little pecker shaft, it doesn't work, and it's let's just say he had to go to the hospital for it. Again, this is what happens when you don't wash.
The dirty bastards.
And it's bad enough that we see bed bugs crawling on him. Yeah, I see a video too of bugs crawling on him. Heck, there was one where there was like a rat jumping across the fucking room. I was like, ew. Do they not clean that house either?
Sounds like Tina Terry's house. I mean, I heard the other day.
I mean, you got Ed who's a druggie. You got Sally who clearly is not mentally well, and Cyrex not mentally well. That's why they labeled a 43.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just waiting for him to go to prison as well because his court cases keep being delayed for some stupid ass reason.
Well, that's what happened to Dave 25's too. His court case kept getting delayed over depositions and shit. So there was a big point. So yeah, that took a while. But yeah, fucking going to friggin' prison for friggin' misdemeanor. What a joke.
Yeah. Jail for misdemeanor. Normally you don't go to jail for that.
Yeah.
Unless you have some type of criminal history, which
So he's done some kind of but I definitely believe it's a violation of his probation, to be honest.
again, what was his probation like? What was his probation? Like he couldn't harass anyone or anything like that?
He wasn't allowed. He was under orders to keep away from Home Depot.
Oh, so let me guess. This dumb fuck harassed Home Depot again. The one
I don't
we
think
pulled that shit the first time.
I think he's either done something he shouldn't have done, or maybe someone's called a probation officer and reported his YouTube activities.
Probably.
But because maybe they
Honestly,
called.
I'm going for the latter.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I can't tell who's fucking dumber, him or Cope.
Or maybe the probation officer's been watching him on YouTube, or people be sending them links and seeing his online behavior, and they're like, "Yep, you're breaking the law." Because he acts like a dick. He acts like a dickhead online.
Yep.
Because he wouldn't act like this in front of people in real life. But then again, he has because I seen one video from, I think it was some type of autograph signing at some type of event. I don't know who the celebrity is, but of course he was crashing it and people had to push his ass away.
Yeah, he's a
like,
dickhead.
Dude. Yeah, I'm like, bro, this is how you act in real life? And honestly, yeah, I see what he looks like. I can't stand this. I can't stand the smug looks, of the pictures he be taking. It's like, dude, knock it off. You're not that guy. You ain't shit. Okay? You're lucky that anyone is giving him cash apps. And the way he says it is so annoying.
Of course.
He's like, bro, and again, king of YouTube? No, dude. Let me tell you who are the kings of YouTube. PewDiePie, Markiplier. What's another one? Vanoss Gaming. He has like multi-million subscribers. Those are kings of YouTube.
Mr. Beast.
Yep. Oh, Mr. Beast. Yeah, that's another one.
Jake Paul.
Not.
Kate.
He don't count.
What's that guy's name? KSL
Drama
or
alert.
something like that.
Oh, KSI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
KSI. Yeah.
Drama alert. See, those are kings of you angry video game nerds. Those are kings of YouTube, not some 1.3K channel, which most of them are bots. Like I've seen his view count on each video and live stream. He don't get shit, and he's bragging about, oh, there's 10 people here. Woo fucking wee. I've seen channels where subscribers get more live viewers than that. Again, he's so full of himself. He's living a fantasy.
Uh-huh. I wonder. I
was
gonna say. I wonder if he'll come back on YouTube when he gets out of jail. I wonder if he'll.
You know he's gonna probably talk some shit on his channel.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, Cyrax style.
And I wonder if he'll blame Coach too. Coach did this to me. Coach called my probation.
But his faults. Day 25's butt buddy's already blaming Coach and Gabby 21.
Uh-huh.
Off the back. Yeah, even Anthony Scafidi. If you know who he is.
I don't.
Yeah, he goes by Vinny Boombats on YouTube. Yeah, if you type in his name, Anthony Scafidi Chicago, you'll see his mug shot. And let's just say on what I've heard, Cactus and others saying on Discord, he threatens to rape women. And asks guys to show their dicks.
What a nasty bastard.
And he actually went to a gay bar one time accidentally and came home with a gay guy, and he woke up the next morning, literally washing his asshole.
Oh my god.
Oh, and he likes to keep LARPing around like he's mafia. Yeah, at 41 years. Yeah, at 41 years old, mind you.
Oh Lord.
Made his own father bankrupt just to pay for his apartment or whatever. I'm like, damn. Can't even respect his father's, wishes of, stop getting drunk.
That's crazy.
Again, mental illness.
It is.
I'm sure his father didn't raise him to be like that.
All these bloody crazies on here, though. All these crazies.
Yeah, but hey, what can you do?
Yeah.
Enough about that. Well, enough about those idiots. Just played a nice round of golf today.
That's cool.
And I'm actually, I'm actually satisfied with myself. Yeah, I played a par 3 golf course, 18 holes, and I think I broke my personal best record. Yeah, prior to that, I made 6 birdies. Today I made, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 7.
Nice.
Yep. Although I'm not gonna lie, I didn't come out of this unscathed though. I bogeyed twice and lost a couple of golf balls. But don't worry, I had a bunch. However, I did found a bunch of them in bushes, especially some good ones.
Well, we have breaking news. Nelly is back.
Yep.
Yeah, listen, at this point, I don't care about Nelly anymore. I stopped giving a fuck about him.
Yeah, he was on my.
Honestly, I stopped caring. Because to me, he's always gonna act the same. Yada yada yada.
Yeah, he was on Mark Terry's acting like a little schoolboy, like a schoolgirl. That kind of shit.
Listen, he like I said, you corrected yourself, schoolgirl, because he ain't no fucking male in my eyes.
Yeah, he was acting like a little excited schoolboy.
What was he saying? Like,
I wasn't. I didn't. I wasn't paying too much attention to it. I was eating and shit, and I just fuck it. I ain't even in the mood. But yeah,
Yeah,
Albert. Yeah, Albert's like Albert's Tina Terry Jr. Tina Terry's
yeah.
got Albert found rats. Apparently, they put traps down. So not
Oh
only did he have
God.
roaches, now they got rats as well.
To be honest, her son don't need to be involved with the drama and everything. She needs to talk to him, like put him, not get him involved.
Oh, that's
Well,
But you know what? That's her kid, so not my
yeah.
problem.
He's gonna turn up just like her with the same big mouth.
Yeah, yelling and screaming. Do you know how many times I have to turn down my fucking earbuds on my TV when she screams?
Oh my god!
It's like how are her
Yeah.
vocal cords not blown out at this point?
She's always been like that. She's always been so
Jesus.
mad a long
I am the
time.
way I am. That's the way I am. I'm always gonna show you. Oh my god!
He's fun
Yeah.
in real life around people.
And then Mark Terry, does the same
Mark
thing
Terry
now.
clearly simps for her.
He's shouting just like it too.
Did you watch earlier? He kicked out Mary and then because Mary was talking some shit.
Apparently, well, he dumped Mary because apparently Mary was in G Mango's and had a wrench in G Mango's chat.
Oh well.
I've been watching G Mangos lately. He's kind of cool. I love hearing him,
Yeah,
dunking on Mark.
yeah, he's funny. He's funny. Hey, Mark, shame on you, shame on you, shame on you.
Hmm. Well, anyway, I'm about to hop off because I got work in the morning.
No problem.
All
Well,
right.
get some
Have a
good
good
rest,
night.
and
Hmm.
appreciate you coming on.
Thank you
No
for
problem. I'll
coming.
talk to you later. No problem.
All right.
Have a good day at work.
See.
Bye.
You too.
All right. Bye.
You too. Oh yeah, but yeah, and then Mark Terry docks himself this week too.
What an idiot.
Well, remember he got pulled over for that insurance for him not having insurance.
Yeah.
Well, he
Yeah.
got a letter. He got a letter in the mail and
Uh-huh.
failed to appear in court.
What an idiot.
And yeah, he got yeah. So he doc. Yeah, he doxed himself. So with
What an
with his
idiot.
dad's address and everything. Yeah, people took screenshots. So yeah, they got the dad's address and a picture of the house of street views going around as well.
Oh, great. Congratulations, Mark. You're an idiot.
Yep. So yeah,
So, let's continue about the Joni. Oh my
yeah.
god.
Let's put
Oh,
Chef Joni up.
before we go on, have you ever seen Rosie O'Kelly?
Yep,
Did you see her new look?
I have not.
She turned back to a man.
Has the channel name been? I know Rosie got the
It's
boobs
the
removed.
yep. No
Different channel,
wig, no
different
nothing.
different channel name now.
Nope, same channel.
Interesting. I will have to check.
Yep.
I'll have to check. I will have to go and check. I will have to go ahead and check that out. So
She transgendered her to a man, and hey.
oh, just decom. Yeah. Oh, let me go ahead and see what chef show name we have.
Joni.
And
All
Joni
right.
Portwood. And there's quite a few videos on there now.
Oh
Let's
my
have a
God, yes.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least six. At least six.
Oh boy.
6.
Hope you guys got some barf bags out there. So.
So it's. Oh my God, this looks scary. So. All right, let's start off. All right, let's start off with the first video. Give me a second. Present, share screen, chili day. There we go.
To show you today, we made some chili with some hamburger and with some diced tomatoes and pork and beans and some chili seasoning packet with some pasta cut up like this, just like Olive Garden. We'll catch you on the flip side. Thank you for watching.
That
Okay,
was like a vomit.
who the fuck puts pork and beans in chili?
Guys, welcome to Joni. It's
And who
I
the fuck
don't.
to show you how I make salmon patties.
is this
Salmon
another one?
croquettes.
Yeah, this is the next one.
Now I've taken the salmon, and I've taken the bones.
This is salmon in a can.
Salmon, the bones and the grease,
Yep. Ugh.
a little bit of the skin, but I can leave a little bit of the fat and the skin because it's not going to hurt anything. Now I've got grease in the skillet. Now the next thing you're going to do is cut an egg.
Get an egg. Okay.
Yeah.
And if there's any shells in here, I'll get rid of them. You see a
And she
shell.
got a shell in there.
Gosh, the way the egg was cracked wasn't very professional.
Okay, the next thing I want to do is put some crackers and some cornmeal in it.
Oh, God.
Okay, now we've got some cornmeal.
Cornmeal, okay.
Got a little bit of cracker. Basically, want to make this stuff. There's not much in this can, and I want to make this go
Did
as
you wash your
far
hands?
as I can make it go.
Because you could just
Right?
I want to make this stuff go as far as I can make it go.
because you could just like hit a hammer with the crackers or something on mallet
And
or
so let me get some milk
kind of
too.
do it in the
Right?
plastic.
Okay, now I put a little salt and pepper in this. Now,
Okay, seasoning. Okay.
now what I usually do, put these into little balls and just take
Balls.
my fork, whatever like that, and I just kind of mash them down into patties.
Damn.
Yeah.
Kind of just, and as soon as the sides of these get kind of firm, now just doing this, it's a little hard for me to do while I'm making this video because I have to hold my camera with one hand, and they don't have to be perfectly round. Now I put milk in here and everything. It actually has a pretty good taste to it. I'm going to make some mashed potatoes and boiling water for mashed potatoes. And these cook pretty quick, honestly. I mean, this one here is almost ready to be flipped over. So I'm going to get a skillet, spatula.
Spatula.
And so.
Where's your spatula? You just use the fork.
Too much on the skillet.
Uh-huh.
Kind of keep it low there.
There you go.
Fat.
The fuck?
But yeah, they cook pretty quick, honestly. And I just
You look
kinda
fucking
keep
tiny. You
them
look
moving
fucking
around
tiny.
in the
You look
skillet,
like
you know?
friggin' White Castle size.
Just kind of
Right?
rotate everything around a little bit.
A little
You may
hockey
have to
puck.
keep adding to it, you know.
I'd say a hockey puck. But yeah.
Yeah, these are just the ingredients, you know, your basic ingredients here.
So you got cornmeal,
Cornmeal, milk.
oil, eggs, milk.
I got some potatoes to make some mashed potatoes, and I got some pepper
Oh my
gravy
god,
in here.
real
Come
mashed
on,
potatoes.
baby.
That's a shock. Not out of the box.
And I think this pepper gravy is pretty good. You know, you
No
can
fish?
either use
No fish
brown
gravy?
gravy,
Oh, brown gravy.
you know, or you can use some of this peppered country gravy. So either way, it's going to make a good meal, I think. So this one here should almost be done by now. Ready for the tasting.
Uh-oh.
Exactly.
So,
Is Johnny
I
gonna
can't
grade it?
taste it right now.
Is Johnny
because
gonna give
it's-
it? Is Johnny gonna
awful.
grade it? Of course not, Tina Dandruff.
But there we go. There's a way to make salmon patties
I'm Brian.
and croquettes.
I'm
However
gonna
wanna
give you an
say
old
it.
proverb.
Flip side and
I'll
Joni's
throw on the money,
Don't forget to
I'll
like,
soon
share,
parted.
subscribe.
But to
Join
be
the
honest,
revolution.
Brian, I think you're talking a load of bollocks and talking out your ass. So there you go. So
Oh God, that's like epic
To
fail
show
from
you today,
food.
we made
So we've got the okay. Then there's this one here. I didn't play them in order, but we're good. And then there's another one
to
to
show
do with the
you
chili.
today we made some chili with some hamburger and with some.
That one was on. That one's on twice for some reason. For some weird reason. One was from 2 hours ago. I don't know why. We got Taco. We got Taco Bell.
Oh God.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Joni's Food Review. I'm your host, the review of the day. Thank you for stopping by. Today, for your consideration, we have something from Taco Bell. Cheap, may I not add delicious, that I've never tried before. It's only $2 at your participating Taco Bell. Now, this is called the Beefy Melt. The Beefy Melt Burrito. Here it is. We got Fiesta strips.
Ugh.
We've got rice.
Who the hell eats
We
Taco
got
Bell
sour
with a freaking
cream
fork?
and cheese.
You know, if I'm in
I
the
look
I
like
really do
I
like
got
the
I got
rice
that.
and the
I,
look
let's
like
just
a dinosaur. Look like a
Go ahead and
diaper.
take a
yeah, I know. Ugh.
A dinosaur diaper.
bite of it with everything in there. I've already taken a taste of
Ew,
it.
you eat dinosaur poo?
Mm. That's such a good taste to it.
It's a good taste to it.
Such a great
Well,
combination.
What score? What score?
congratulations.
What score? What
The
score
little
do we get?
Fiesta tortilla strips and
Oh
sour
God.
cream and cheese with the rice and the beef in there.
Okay, Joni.
That's gross.
What's the score?
Definitely a winner in my book.
Uh oh.
9.5 out of 10. That's my rating for this.
You got
And
a
the fly
fly!
is even eating a little.
Oh
So,
my!
next up we're going to Joni's Food Reviews, home of the Minute Review.
Holy fuck!
Oh my god! I gotta go back.
Ew.
I gotta go back.
That's a
So, thank you for
fly!
going to.
Get the fuck out of here!
I need a screenshot that SOB and put that on. I want. Okay, here's my question. Okay, my question is:
Oh my
if
god!
Joni had seen The Fly, would she have given it 10 out of 10? Oh my god! If Joni.
Oh, shit. Oh my god. I cannot fucking believe what I just seen, folks.
Oh my god, that shit's gotta go on Twitter now. I gotta share that shit. I gotta take a freaking screenshot with my bloody phone now.
Oh my god, even a fucking fly would enjoy that shit. Oh god, that's nasty.
This is she does cook in the RV. I believe there's a video of her doing do I like Joni's cooking videos? Yeah, I love them. I watch them all the time. I find them very entertaining.
Yep.
But yeah, that fly just takes the biscuit now.
Oh my god. I can't believe what I just saw.
And Joseph Camus, I actually look forward to the Christmas and Thanksgiving dinner at Joni's too. It's the highlight.
Jesus.
It's the
I
highlight
hope
of
there's
my.
no flies.
It's the highlight of my. It's the highlight of my year. So yeah, that is so funny. All right, let me see what else. Let me see what else we got next. There's another scale. Oh, cheesy Taco Bell again. I can't guarantee a fly on this one.
Welcome to Minute Reviews. I'm your host, the review of the day. Thank you for stopping by. Today, for an ultra cheap price at Taco Bell, we have before us a cheese roll up. As you can see, it's nothing but cheese. For a cheap price, I think it's a good deal. Now, it's not very big, so here it is going in.
I wonder what the score will be on this one. Well, Joseph Camus, her mum probably told her how to cook too. Her mum probably cooks the same that shit too. I call it because I just call it poverty food.
Why is she eating that cheese tortilla?
So everything Joni cooks is what Mama Port would probably cook too.
Cheeses in it. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 for a
Oh,
thoughtful
Lord.
idea for a roll-up with nothing but cheese. And Taco Bell on the value menu. So as always, thank you for watching.
Cheap.
All right, we got another one. Oh my God, this one will probably make me never want to eat again.
Yeah. The fuck is that?
All right, today we have some leftover of the macaroni and cheese with
I'll have a quesadilla.
Put a little barbecue sauce on top of
Joseph,
it to give
come
a
here.
little flavor, to bring it back alive. And
What's that red shit on the macaroni and cheese?
Mushroom soup.
It don't look like macaroni and cheese though.
Almost reminded me
It
of
looks
the
like a person who's on a period.
Even with my gastroparesis, that will just make me want to. Even with my gastroparesis, this shit makes me want to vomit.
So
yeah,
I could not. If someone served me that, I would just walk out. I'd freaking tell them to stick it up their ass. I would just walk. Oh my God. Oh my bloody God.
that is disgusting.
Oh my.
Oh God, here we go again.
It is. Oh my God. Oh my God. It just.
Joni.
All that food just sounds appetite.
First of all, the cheese looks the square, the triangle cheese looks more decent than that.
Yeah. It does. It just looks friggin'. It looks depressing. It does. It looks depressing. I'm trying to find one where Joni cooks for the RV because I believe there was one where she did camp cooking something in the camper van. It might have been chili dogs or something. But I'm surprised Joni can live in the camper. The camper van just looks. All the camper vans Joni gets just look like they're like beyond economic repair. They're just not worth fixing up. All the time and money you could put in, you could at least get a freaking decent. At least try and buy something that's more habitable or livable.
Right.
And that's the thing.
Right.
And that's the thing. Oh my God, that is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Me too.
I'd
rather see the fly in the taco, but Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, that's good. Oh my God, the fly on the taco just made my day. Oh my God, that chili. I mean, pork and beans and pasta and chili. Oh my God, I would never, ever put pasta in my chili or put pork and beans in my chili. Oh my God.
Pork and beans is one thing, but actually chili with regular beans and.
I know. I'm trying to find the one where Joni does the fish gravy. She makes this fish gravy out of the salmon shit. Oh my God.
Ew.
Pulled
pork.
Because it's like Joni does. Here's another disgusting one.
Oh,
BLTs today. That's what we will have.
Well, taco sounds good.
Okay.
Kind of.
The lettuce and everything on it. There's my sandwich.
Yeah, the British thing is beans on
Here's my
toast is a British
mom's
thing.
sandwich.
It's like a cheap meal too. But the beans, it has the only beans. I do it with Heinz beans, and it's like a cheap meal. Pork and beans don't taste right to do beans on toast. The equivalent
Oh
you'll get
no.
with Heinz beans is like Bush's vegetarian beans or something. But I didn't see Johnny
Right.
eat beans on toast. But yeah, that's the most disgusting BLT I've ever seen in my life.
Got fried
The fuck
potatoes.
is this? You put potatoes on a BLT? There's no way in fucking hell.
This are these tomatoes being fried?
Fried
I don't
potatoes
know, dude.
and
Because they're in the tray
tomato
with the
on it.
potatoes.
So if y'all like
Ew.
your BLTs, let me
Oh, Jesus.
know what you think.
Disgusting.
Ugh.
I can't fucking eat. I'm done. I'm done
Look
food.
at the fried potatoes
Fuck
on the
food.
side.
Oh my
BLT
god.
is
Not ketchup. She overthought
Oh
it.
my.
Ketchup.
See, Mama Portwood probably taught Joni how to cook, and Joni emulates the.
Welcome
It's
to
all.
Joni's Kitchen.
It's all down to the social.
BLT.
It's all down to the socialization that Joni received because of the fact that Joni emulates what Mama Portwood did, and that's what happens.
Joseph
Yeah,
sent you a link in the
you know,
chat.
you cook how your parents cooked. I'm self-taught how to cook. I watched my nan cook. I watched my mother cook, but my grandmother was the better cook than my mother. I will say that.
Alright.
But
Joseph sent you a link in the chat, by the way.
I'm sorry.
Joseph sent you a link in
All
the
right,
chat.
let me have a look. Let me pull up the chat on my computer. Let's see what that is.
This isn't cooking. It's nasty.
Oh, it's a Joni video too. Yahoo! Present, share screen, go on release.
Oh, what the fuck?
What the? Oh my! Oh God! I don't want to see food. Ugh!
The fuck is wrong with her teeth?
Oh my God! She got them all. Joni got them all took off too. She got them all taken out and got dentures or something because there was one. They did a video. Joni did a video and they did a live coming out the hospital or something. Yeah, she got all the tooth taken out from the hospital. Oh my God!
Honey,
Oh my bloody God!
honey, please brush your fucking teeth.
Yeah. Oh my God!
That's gross, dude. Okay, there's another link.
The comments are the best. Some of that is plaque from not getting regular cleanings. If you're on states Medicaid, you get free cleanings and care. I have never had to put my phone down because I felt physically sick watching YouTube. Oh my God, Joni, why? And Joni says, didn't mean to gross you out just to get opinions on how bad my gum disease is. Oh my God. Ugh. Let me see what this next clip is. Joseph Kamara is going to be freaking nightmares now. Oh my bloody God. Yeah. Let's have a look. Share screen.
That's nasty.
Toothless video logs. There we go.
Hello, everybody. Good to see everybody today. Hey,
I'll soon watch the freaking cooking. Watch the teeth shit, I tell you that.
The fuck is that?
no teeth on the bottom. So I got some mashed potatoes and gravy. 3 weeks from now, I'm scheduled to have my top teeth taken out. Main thing when you have your teeth pulled, you don't want to drink through a straw. Before this, I had to drink through a straw because the cold water would go in my teeth and hurt. Now I can't drink out of a straw. My dog is even concerned. See, she's right here with me.
Oh Lord. Oh, don't tell me you're gonna eat
She's
your
perched
food.
She's good. She's perfectly good.
Mhm.
But yeah, you don't want to smoke. Don't want to vape. When you have your teeth pulled, you don't want to spit. You don't want to spit. You don't want to do any of those things that would cause you to have what you know as a dry socket. A dry socket is not good because it means the clot dislodges. And if you're gonna drink coffee, make sure it's not too hot. Just drink 1 cup. I'm a big coffee drinker. It's been like 9 hours and it's still leaking a little bit of blood. Not much, but a little. My uncle and my cousin took me up there, the University of Kentucky Dental Clinic. So, this is really good. I've got a smoothie maker. I think I'm going to take solid foods,
I'm trying to
grind them up into smoothies.
Hey Joseph,
Chicken do
I'm
this
trying
now.
to find the clip of when Joni took the wig off when she got into it with Tasha
Grind things up into smoothies.
and the wig got taken off.
That's what I'm going to try to eat.
That's what I'm trying to find, and I can't find it nowhere. I used to have a gif of it because I used to torment
Girl.
Trigger Shrimp on
Pretty
Twitter with
girl.
it, and I just cannot find it anyway.
I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Like, share, subscribe, join the revolution. Don't forget your teeth.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hello, everybody. Good to see everybody.
That was scary. Oh my
Yes,
god!
it is.
Yeah, that is. Oh my god! Yeah, I definitely need some kind of therapy after that one.
Yep.
Let me turn that off. Oh my god! Please give me some therapy. But yeah, there was a clip. I'm still trying to find the wig. There was a clip where Joni had a wig on, and she went up, and oh my god, it's like, dude, she was at war with Tasha Teelan over elbow. Oh yeah, hey, I did text Elbow a link to the stream, but he ain't replied. Unfortunately, he's not replied, and he's not actually clicked on the link either, which sucks.
Oh, he's the balls.
Yeah, because I've not listened to Elbow for a while, but apparently he's going to be leaving Chicago in December, and oh my god, Joni and sex with Elbow, or just about sex in general, or with Wayne, that guy. Did Joni had a falling out with that guy Wayne? Because she ain't been there for a while. She would always do videos at Wayne's. Oh my god, send the video now. I'm already fucked up, so go ahead. But it's the wig one I'm trying to find, the one with the wig. And I don't know who has it, and I wish I had it. Because there's a meme somewhere on Twitter sending it to Trigger Chimp. Because there was a clip where Joni had a picture of Tassatina on a dartboard.
Oh damn.
Yeah, and I think it was jealousy over Elvis, because Joni had a bunch of cassette recordings of Elvis travels.
Oh damn.
Yeah, cassette
There it
tapes.
is.
All right,
It's in
let's
the
see.
chat.
I got it. Let me click on my channel. Your channel. Alrighty, let's have a look. Oh, this is a good 13 minutes. Oh wow, we're in
Oh,
for a good one now. Present, share screen, sex.
Okay, now talk about transgender people. Okay, with transgender people, okay, the modern movement of genderqueer movement is some people are talking about getting rid of gender, the end of gender. And if you're a transgender woman, if you're a transgender person, I'm a woman, I'm not a man. I'm preoperative transsexual, but there is no real solid definition of a woman. There's no solid definition of a man, because beauty's in the eye of a beholder, and you're a and but let's think about it. Okay, let's study this out in our mind. Whether there's one or the other. But the point, okay, hey guys, how's it going? Now I'm going to talk about this and get this out of my head. I want to record it, get a recording of it. Okay, so I can get this in my head, the recording. Okay, so now in the fetus, a man and a woman have sex. Now the embryo is in the mother. Okay, the embryo is in the mother. Embryo's in the mother, and it has gonads. The gonads are in the mother. Now, just say the child has the mother gives an X chromosome. The mother gives an X chromosome. So the baby already has an X chromosome. So the father gives a Y chromosome. The father gives a Y chromosome. So the father is giving the Y chromosome to the baby. The baby has the Y chromosome. The gonads descend, become testicles, and the baby is born. Along with the Y chromosome comes certain physical traits. Even if a boy is 5 years old, sometimes you can tell the difference between a girl and a boy. Even if a boy and a girl are 5 years old, you can tell the difference. It's not because of the hormones at puberty. It's because of the chromosomal difference attached to the Y chromosome. That's what causes it. So even when you're a 6-year-old transsexual kid,
Joni sounds like she
Jazz
knows what the
Jennings, you're
fuck she's
still going
talking
to have a
about.
little bit of the male traits. That's, And so, the boy child takes puberty blockers when they're 10 years old. It stops their natural body from functioning, and it stops testosterone. That and the normal male puberty, so he'll always be hello Larry, how are you? I always say a prepubescent boy resembling a girl. Okay. Now, so in my mind, in reality, you're knowing yourself as a transgender woman, and that's true. But even though you have female hormones in your body, you're always going to be an in-between male and female as a transgender person. So like Rosie O'Kelly says, she said she identifies herself as third gender. And so and if you're transsexual and you change your physical traits and you transition as a transsexual and get a sex change, you can't get rid of your prostate. You can't get rid of your prostate. So I'm a woman in a practical sense. And I can say that some hermaphrodites are males, some hermaphrodites are females.
I swear Joni's getting confused with sex and gender.
I guess to be,
Right.
you have to realize that some people are in between male and female. And if a person is 51% female, then they're a woman. Consider a woman if they're 51% female. That's the definition of a woman. Someone who's 51% female. You know, you're an hermaphrodite, you're completely female. You're never going to be completely female.
Wait a minute.
Because you're transsexual or an hermaphrodite.
Correct.
You're not completely a woman. But you are a woman, you're just not completely a woman.
You know, because sex is like, sex is male, female, and then gender is whether you're
not completely a woman.
Whatever gender you associate
you're
with.
51% female. You transition, you have a female gender identity, and you transition from male to female as a transgender person. Like Rose Kelly or me or anyone else who's transgender, we become at least 51% female when you transition. You become at least 51% female. And when a transsexual transitions, that person may have a male body part, but the rest of their body is female, so that person will be considered 51% female. So I think it's, even if you are a woman, you can be a woman and still be not completely a woman. And I think with transgenders, we're never going to be completely women. Not really, because it's not natural and realistic. Because we're only 51% female because of our XY chromosome in our prostate. Even if we do get a sex change, we still have a prostate. We still have an XY chromosome. And it wouldn't be true to science or nature to say I'm 100%, because I'm never going to be 100%. I fixed this and finished this area. I just need to trim it out on the sides. And that's tile, this wood grain tile inside the door of the camper in the entryway. And eventually I'm going to do something like this in the whole camper and let the carpet be removable.
Oh, Jesus.
A removable carpet.
What's he talking about?
Good to see you, Laura Lee. So that's wood flooring inside the doorway. I wanted to do that for a while. Yeah, I have been, Laura Lee. How are you? Good to see you. Got my truck out driving it, and I'm going to give it a makeover so it'll look presentable. I just don't want to go a lot of places until I do some work on it. Because I just want it to be presentable. I don't want it to look like something, bad looking. I want it to look decent. I put my net back up. So I got most of the interior done. That's a good thing. So how are you, Laura Lee? How have you been? Good to hear from you and see you in the chat today. Yeah, so anyway, I just had that on my mind. And I like to record these things on my channel so I can have a record of it. I like to record my thoughts, but I don't have enough tapes to record on to record all of it. It's better that it can be a YouTube video. And so I had that on my mind to make things make sense mentally. Sometimes in our minds, we just have to let things make sense. Yeah, we have to let things make sense in our minds. Things in our minds have to make sense. I mean, you have to if you're going to believe in something and support a cause, you have to let it make sense in your mind. If you're going to support a cause and believe in any cause, it has to make sense to you. And if something doesn't make sense in your mind, you can't get behind it, and you can't support it because it doesn't make sense in your mind. It's not logical. It's not rational. Should I paint the upper cabinets over there white too? Maybe I should. That might not be such a bad idea. But anyway. Yeah, I think so too. And it'll look nicer. It'll look nicer. Come back in here. This is my chat room in here. What are you doing? This is New York. What are you doing in New York? Are you working here? Are you living here? Are you just living on the system, trying to bum off the system or something? Like Rudolph Giuliani and all those Italians over in the Bronx. What are you doing here?
Bloody hell!
What does
There's
that have to
only.
do with gender?
Sorry, what did you say?
What does it have to do with gender? I don't understand.
Well, like I mean, my prerogative of it is, when you're on your birth certificate, okay. I'm not saying anybody's welcome here. I'm not being transphobic or whatever. I love everybody as they are. So, first of all, but when you have your birth certificate, you have your sex. You either you've got you're born you're born male or female, yeah.
Right.
And then gender is your gender is different. The gender is kind of different to your sex, because you could be a male, like born a male like Joni, but you could identify as a female gender. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or you could be like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, the gender is to do with what gender you identify as. Like transsexuals are, say that they're a male trapped in a, they're a female trapped in a male's body, but they choose
Mhm.
to live that gender. So your gender is to do with that's to do with your gender, really. I did it all in sociology. It gets kind of complex,
Yeah. That's true.
but
That's true. You know how it is. Oh Jesus, this
that's
is
why you have
crazy.
That's why you have gender. You have gender neutral, like you have gender neutral toys and shit now. You know,
Mhm.
toys that are for both genders. It's like
Yep.
it's like guys can't, it's guys can't play with dolls because they get seen as being a girl. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I mean, there's some girls who play like action figures
Yeah, it's like
and all
these
that stuff.
I used to play. They used to have action figures for guys, and there was a thing called Action Man. I used to play Action. I had this thing called Action Man. It was kind of like a Barbie doll, but it was a male Barbie doll who was an army kind of guy, kind of like
G.I.
GI,
Joes.
kind of like GI Joe. Yeah,
Yeah, I used to play G.I. Joes
but
and
yeah,
all
friggin'
that stuff, but I'm not considered like I'm a
yeah,
boy, but I like to explore and play different things, I mean,
yeah,
don't you ever get tired of playing the same thing, the same sex and stuff? You get
yeah.
really tired. You want to try something new.
hmm
It's not considered you as a, oh, you're going to be a girl. You're going to act like a girl. No, it's just
It's like
learning new concepts.
it's like being a tomboy. You know,
Yeah, yep.
people can people can be more tomboy than they can be girly girls. Somebody can be fair.
Mhm.
That's all.
Yep. I mean, like boys play with baby dolls. I mean, 9 times out of 10 they could become like practicing become parents.
hmm
Who knows?
Exactly.
You know,
I mean, in my opinion, just let kids be kids and let kids play with what they want to play with.
exactly. Like kitchen sets. Okay, like in preschool, like you're in the classroom, they got like this kitchen set. It's like you're teaching yourself how to cook and all that stuff.
Yeah. hmm
There's chefs who are unisex.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like how you call it, like guns. Like boys and girls can, grown men and women. Let's put it that way, not kids, but like grown men and women, they play. They shoot guns.
Yeah.
For hunting and all that stuff. I mean, yeah, that's how it is in this life.
I guess it's all down to sexism society too. Like I remember being I remember being really sexist with my ex girlfriend. I was on a plane when we were flying back from somewhere. I think we were flying
Mhm.
back from the Canary Islands, and
Mhm.
on this particular flight, the captain and the co-pilot were female, and
There you go.
the air attendants were males.
Mhm.
And yeah, I'm listening to the announcement, and I'm joking, by the way. I'm listening to the announcement, and I hear it's like, it's a female pilot and co-pilot. And I tell my, I'm joking with my with my ex at the time, and I'm like, um, hey, I'm gonna make sure my seatbelt's tight with it being a female pilot. She just hit me. It was so
And
funny.
you're shocking, huh? Because women can't do anything, and men can do too. You
There's
know.
people believe that because we have gender stereotypes. You know, it's like women can't be a mechanic. Women can't do this
Yep.
job. Women can't do
Oh,
that.
they can. Oh,
Of
yes,
course
they
they can.
can.
Of course they can.
Because their daddies teach them. It's like
Yeah,
learning how to survive.
yeah, yeah. Of course, yeah. Well, it's like you've seen a lot more. I follow female pilots on TikTok because I'm a
Mhm.
I'm a big supporter of equal opportunities. I
Mhm.
mean, England had the Queen as a head of state. We've had three female prime ministers in my lifetime. One lasted
Mhm.
45 days. The first female prime minister was Maggie Thatcher, the milk snatcher. But
Mhm.
I've never seen. Will we ever see a woman president in the USA?
We don't know. You never know.
I mean, I can't. I mean,
That's
I can't see. I can't see it happening in my lifetime. To be honest,
oh yeah. Cause
I really
I
can't. I
could.
really can't.
I, they were saying like, oh, Michelle Obama will be the next president. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
There's a lot of things that's going on in this society. It's like we're going backwards in
Yeah.
life.
Joseph,
You
Joni and
know.
Tasha are still more money than Elbow. Hey Joseph, quick question: who's more money than Elbow? Which life or Elbow? On who's more manly compared to Joni and Tasha? Elbow. I mean, is Wish Life more manly than Ham too?
Oh God.
So that's my question.
Oh Lord. He is disgusting. Hobo is nasty.
I did send him a link and he's not responded to me. I texted the number from the Craigslist ad for him selling the Lisa Marie. Oh yeah, Rich Life working on his Rich Life's more manly because he worked on his RV.
He's about to get kicked out again.
Yeah.
His mama probably fed up with this bullshit. That's why he's getting his RV fixed so he can move out.
Of
Just
course.
like Johnny.
Of course.
I mean,
Yeah.
ain't nothing wrong living in the RV, but still, it gets a little tiring at times,
Well, the problem is, Joni don't work now. Joni lost the job too. So
Oh, she lost her job?
yeah, she had a job apparently allegedly doing data entry was last I heard, and then she got fired for being late. So
Oh, Lord.
because that's the first job I've ever seen Joni do since I've followed and subscribed to Joni. So
Oh,
yeah,
Lord. I guess YouTube is her life
apart
now.
from doing DoorDash, and of course, Joni was saying there's no money in DoorDash. So yeah,
Well, I mean, there's some, good and bad about DoorDashing too, you know,
uh-huh,
because people can stiff you,
of course,
you know. I mean, the tips is just like, kind of like a award, like good service and everything.
yeah. But the problem is,
But in
if you don't tip,
people,
they won't pick you up,
yep, exactly.
and
I
that's the thing.
mean,
Yeah, of course.
it's like, regular Uber and Lyft, it's like people, transport them to one place to another and they
Yeah,
don't tip you for nothing.
yeah,
But at the same time, yeah, you get paid for doing, the mileage and all that shit.
yeah,
I mean, and people don't understand that, yeah, gas prices are so high right now.
yeah. It
Everything's
costs.
going high, and it's just pure bullshit. I'm like fed up with that.
I mean, it costs a lot of money to use your car for doing Uber and Lyft too. You got to pay for insurance, wear and tear, repairs.
Yep,
You're putting on a lot of miles
yep.
as
And
well.
another thing, there's a lot of jobs out there that if you have a good, driving record and shit, but
Yeah,
like they got this company here in Texas is like transporting, like people who don't have a transportation to the clinics and stuff,
yeah,
and you get the company's car. But the problem is you cannot use the company's car as a personal car.
yeah.
Okay? So yeah. I mean, they pay pretty good. Don't get me wrong,
Uh-huh.
but it depends on like where you're gonna be going and stuff like that. Because sometimes they'll transfer you to like far away. I'm like this is crazy.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. It's like when these people do Lyft and Uber, it's interesting to see how much Uber and Lyft take out the fare that you pay. So
Yeah.
like back in like back in the old time in England, I could you could call a taxi and
Yep.
and the taxi driver would work for a company, like
Yeah, we
blah
do.
blah
Yeah,
blah,
we do have.
like
Yeah.
blah blah taxi company. And back in England, they pay like the company so much money per week. So
Yep.
like it might be like £50 a week or and for that £50 a week,
But you can
they
use their
pay.
company car.
They
Can
they
you
use
use
their
their
own
company car?
they use their own car, and then for £50 a week, the taxi company provides them with work over the radio,
Yep.
and I'm sure that's cheaper than doing Uber, to be honest,
Yep.
because it's like over from in England, the taxis are metered and the prices are set by by the city, like by the council, whatever. So
Yep.
you can only pay you can only pay so much. They're paid so much money, and they
The
have
one
to
thing
have a
I like,
taxi license
the
too.
one thing I like about big cities. I mean, don't put me wrong. I know it's a little
Uh huh.
expensive to live and shit, but
Yeah.
you know, the only thing I like is the buses, 24 hours.
Yep.
And it's like you could go to like okay, like to a grocery store is kind of a little impossible to do, depending like if you're gonna have like a big old grocery, you have to have your own car to do that.
Yeah.
But like if you want to buy like a couple things, so like carry like 2 bags, I mean you could take the bus. I
Yeah.
mean you could go from one place to another and go to your grocery store, buy a couple things, go to the bus, and come back to your place. You know,
Yeah.
and you don't
I
have
used
to
to do.
buy
Yeah.
use your car.
Yeah. I used to
You don't
use.
have to use your car.
Yeah. I used to use the bus. I used to use the bus and the subway train in England, where I used to live. I
Yep.
lived. I lived about. I lived about a 10-minute walk from for less than 10, probably less than 10 minutes, but a pretty short walk from the apartment to the train station, and I could be
I mean,
and I could jump on a train, and I could and I could be in the city of Liverpool in 10 minutes from where I used to live.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
I
because the
mean,
train.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's not that bad. It's
yeah,
not that bad. But if you have like a big grocery, like you want to buy a whole month's supply of groceries,
yeah,
you can't take a taxi. I mean, yeah, you could take a taxi, but you can't take the bus there because there's so much shit to carry.
yeah. I
You know
mean,
what I'm saying? Unless
what
you
what
have a wagon,
what two things you can do over there is the supermarket, the grocery stores will deliver to you, or you can just grab a
right?
few bags on the bus or the train. Oh, and
Exactly.
then like one of the stores is called Iceland. It's like a frozen food store, but they sell a few grocery items too. You could do your shopping there, and you would do the shopping, and you would spend like if you spend £25 in that store, they would do free home delivery for you. You would just leave the shop on Madame, and they would deliver it to you later on in the day too.
That's what I like.
Yeah.
Deliveries. I haven't been done that before, but
Mhm.
I would love to give it a try one day. But at the same time, I kind of like feeling like I don't know because if my order's all messed up and I don't know what to do and that's kind of like in the downside about that. So
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
I do a grocery delivery once a week because I just can't. Yeah, I just hate doing it. And
I
it's
mean, I don't blame you. I mean, you don't want to drive up there and just walk around and buy a couple things and stuff like that. Where you had to be at, I'd rather be at home and just go on the phone and just click, click, click here, click, click,
yeah,
click there, and then pay for it. And then there you go, your groceries on the
yeah,
door.
yeah. I mean, yeah. No, honestly, because like they've had this online grocery delivery in England since the late '90s.
Yep.
And I remember one time in England when I was at college in England, did a grocery delivery. There was a fuck up, and I ended up with two bags of someone. I ended up with a couple of bags, and those bags were someone's wine. So I got two free
Oh
bottles of
wow,
wine. Me and the ex drank it. So yeah,
wow.
yeah, it was
There you
fun.
go.
But yeah, I mean, it's like I don't know. It's like so. It's like things are a little bit prehistoric here compared to the UK sometimes.
Yep.
But yeah,
I
I'm with
mean,
you. I do. I mean, I do miss. I do miss the civilization too of England sometimes. Jumping on the train and doing this and doing that. It's like my ex. My ex used to go to my ex was at university in London, and
mhm,
they had a great bus service there. And where she went to college,
mhm,
you could see Battersea Power Station, which was like one of the it's on the cover of one of the Pink Floyd albums as well, which is really cool. She had a great view of London from where her college dorm was, and yeah, we could go out and get the buses and do stuff like that, like go out and do whatever, and yeah, it was fun.
I mean, I really like the 24-hour bus. I mean, it's
Yeah,
like people work at nights and then they trying to go
yeah,
home and instead of using the car with saving gas, in their car, hey, not a that's not a bad thing to do, I mean, that's pretty cool.
I mean, even
But,
yeah,
so
even
it's
even
like,
so even Vegas is civilization. They got the juice bus that goes up and down the strip. Oh, mind the
yep.
gap. Oh my God, yeah. I used to always hear that on the London Underground, Joseph Kimmel. You come off the train at certain train stations. Because I used to hang around in London a
Yep.
lot, and it'll be mind the gap, mind
Yep.
the gap. The same, yeah, yeah,
Exactly. I mean, I mean, every subway, like New York. I mean, I never been to New York, but I have family who lives there, and then they would tell me some
hmm
stories. Like they go to the subway to go to,
yeah,
like when they go to school.
yeah,
They instead of like ride, like
yeah,
taking the actual school bus, they just go down the subway and
yeah.
go down to their one place, and then there you go. They're in school.
It's like I went to a concert the other year, and I flew into Atlanta Airport, and I got straight on the airport onto their subway system called Marta or something, and I got straight. I went straight from the airport onto like a train system and straight to
Mhm.
the station where my hotel was. It was great. It
I
was
mean,
like it
I
was great.
I heard here in Texas that they plan to do like a train from Dallas to Houston,
Hmm.
and they probably doing the same thing to Austin, and it's like the capital to Houston, or to the capital to Dallas, or to El Paso, because Texas is really big. Okay,
Yeah,
so like everywhere you go, like they plan to do like a train, like those speed trains they have in Japan. It's kind of like identical to like Japan, and it's
Yeah.
like going real fast, and it takes you about, instead of like going like 4 hours, it would take you
Uh huh.
about less than like 2 hours, maybe less than that.
Uh huh.
So I mean, they were planning that in the future right now. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, we used to have.
So
Yeah, it's like when last time I went to England. I I got this last time I went to England I got the high speed train from London to Liverpool in first class. It was nice. I got this is how fast the train goes now. Um,
right,
there you go. Going into train spotting now when it works.
rugby. Yeah, it's cause it's almost like that. Yep,
And that's
that's very fast.
yeah, 125 miles an hour. And you can actually feel when the tilting happens, you can actually feel it tilting too.
That is cool. What are they doing?
Yeah.
Damn, they go
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah. It took about it took about 2 hours to go from London to Liverpool on that train. It was nice.
There you go.
Yeah,
Not bad.
125 miles an hour. Yeah, but that's what I mean. This I don't know. It's like the US. It's like I know, like everyone drives here, but there's lack of infrastructure here. There's no high speed train. Could you imagine a high speed train service from LA to New York City?
Yeah,
Or
I mean they do have trains, but then
yeah,
they
but
go
they're not.
real
Yeah, but
slow.
they're not like all over the place.
No. Mm-mm.
Like Japan's got the
That
bullet
would be
trains.
cool. Yep.
Yeah,
That would be cool. Shoot. That would be awesome.
but yeah, I've been on a few subways around the world. I've been on the New York subway. There was some. I remember got off the plane at JFK, and I was on the subway going to New York City, and and this freaking crazy woman was mimicking me everything I would do. Every time I coughed or moved, she was copying me. I thought, bloody hell, what the hell? Is it really that? That kind of threw me out a little bit. I've been on London Underground. I've been on the Paris Metro, which is the Paris Underground. Yeah,
Yep.
I've been on a bunch of bloody subway systems, but yeah. Let's have a look. Sub people moving furniture and bikes. Let me see if I can find a video. Let me put YouTube up. Sofa and see subway. I gotta make sure I gotta make sure I can find one that doesn't get me copyrighted.
I know, right?
But yeah, I've seen there's quite a few. Hey Night Rider, how's it going?
It's a
We can't even. I hope you're doing good, Night Rider. Long time no see. We can't even keep up the tracks for shipping and the passenger trains that we have. I know. Well, the
oh
same thing
yeah.
happened. The same thing happened in the UK. The stupid conservative government back in the stupid conservative party, bunch of dickheads. They decided to privatize the railway system and fucked it up. So like this company and the company that owned the track was called Rail Track, and they went bankrupt and they were cutting corners and doing all kinds of shit. So yeah, it fucked up. So yeah, they finally put it back under government control.
Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
Nelson. Yeah, Nelson was on
Yeah.
Nelson was on Mark Perry's, acting like an exciting little schoolgirl. So you missed that. Dave 25. Dave 25's in a maximum security prison. He gets released
Yep.
on October, and we've just been talking about we've showed Joni's cooking. And now we're talking about trains.
Transportation.
And then we're talking about transportation and civilization. So yeah, and it is confirmed that Day 25 is in jail. I've checked the jail website, and yep, his name's on there. But yeah, we were kind of joking about it, him dropping the soap and being someone's bitch, and him telling the people I'm a YouTube celebrity. But and we're waiting to see if he gets in trouble.
Uh-huh.
That's what we're waiting on, because if he gets in trouble, gets a prison violation, they're going to extend his release date. So he's going to have a
Right.
few. He's going to have a few problems with authority and listening to people and being on a routine. Of course, anything's better than talking about them. Anything's better than talking about them. Yeah, of course.
Oh God, not those two. Ugh.
Oh my god.
Oh, they get on my nerves. I known that tuna fish for a fucking long time. She's
I
a
can't.
bitch.
I can't.
I
I
thought
can't
it was
stand
cool
her.
with her, but she was a bitch with me. I was like, man, fuck you then,
Yeah.
shit. Stupid ass bitch. Talk about kids and shit. Like she don't even talk about kids. Okay.
Uh huh.
Let me send that clip to Isaac one day. You know.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure he's gonna be so. I'm sure he's gonna be someone's bitch fire, dude. I'm definitely sure of it. He's gonna be someone's bitch, because they're gonna see him as,
Mr.
oh, he's
Celebrity's in
well,
jail.
well, he's gonna be scared. He's gonna be vulnerable. He's gonna be depressed. He's probably gonna be in tears, probably crying for his daddy. So yeah, he's
Yep.
not gonna. He's definitely not in a good place, because yeah,
He's gonna be crying like a little bitch, boy.
because he's in a maximum security fire, dude. So he's gonna be with murderers and rapists and
That's what
armed
you get.
robbers and pedophiles and you name it. And I was saying that if I did, oh no, no, just catching up with shit, so you'd have to replay. I was saying all this bullshit for a freaking misdemeanor, when all he had to do was plead guilty, do a plea deal, and he probably would have got a lesser sentence,
Exactly.
instead of going through all these court cases and doing this and doing that and all these appearances and
Oh
wasting on
yeah.
lawyers' time. So yeah, but it definitely did make my day. Hearing
Like
and
you said
hearing
earlier,
the
I bet you. Like you said earlier, you bet that his probation officer hates him now
yeah, yeah,
for being a dick.
the probation officer probably thinks he's a dickhead. They're gonna have a bad relationship, and they're gonna be completely strict with him.
Yep.
So yeah,
I mean, how would you violate? I mean, it's common sense.
uh
I
huh,
mean, I've been on probation. Like I said this before, I was on probation for 9 months. And I did
yeah,
my P's and Q's. I know what I had to do, my protocols and everything. And boom, I'm free to go. I don't have to be on
yeah,
probation no more.
yeah. I'm sure they can have relationships with good people, and they're saying, hey, you're gonna be okay, blah 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 blah, and then you're gonna have to deal with
Mhm.
the scummiest of the scum.
But
Yeah.
there's like I forgot to mention this earlier. Like, okay, like you're on probation, right? So the rules are that like if you go to another county, you got to report to your probation officer, and you got to
Mm-hmm.
you got to tell them the reason why you have to go there, right? So one time I went there and I had to go to another county. I was like, I had to go to this county because I got to do something over there. And she was like, okay. So one time, like, it was in the same county, right? And I was
Uh-huh.
on the on the highway. I got pulled over. I was like, oh shit. I was shaking. I was like in, oh my god, I was like in shit like I'm about to shit myself and shit. So the police came and it was like, "Oh, I'm gonna give you a warning because you were switching lanes." I was like, "Well, I was lost. Okay, I was trying to find this place and I was so fucking lost." So after the police left, I had to call my probation officer. I was like, "Dude, I got pulled over." It's just like, "Oh, okay, that's fine. You're good." Really? Shit. Okay. So yeah, everything that you get a ticket or anything, you got to report that shit immediately. That's how it is. You're on probation, you gotta report everything, and plus you gotta pay those fees. Oh shit, yeah, you gotta pay those fees. You think Dave can afford that shit? Hell no.
I'm surprised somebody ain't begging for Dave on his behalf for his commissary account.
Oh shit. But hey, I'm trying to be honest with y'all. Yeah, I did commit a crime a long time ago. So shit, I was on probation and shit, and that's it.
Yeah.
I ain't hiding shit.
Yeah, he's gonna be begging. He's gonna be begging. He's gonna be begging for his commissary fund. I help Dave 25. I'm a YouTube celebrity. I need some money.
Yeah, he gonna be paying more on his probation than anything. His fine's gonna be raising up. Unless they would be so nice to him to do a payment plan, but shit. It's gonna be worse.
Oh,
It's gonna be another more time than probation since he's in jail and he's getting out. That's gonna be more time than probation.
But he's not in jail. He's in prison.
Oh well, he's a convicted felon then.
He's actually in Department of Corrections. He's in the Department of Corrections. Let's have a look. Inmate.
That must be he's a felon then. Yeah, he did violate his Oh wow. Oh, that's what he gets.
I didn't hear that. To be honest, you know how he over exaggerates. Yeah, some do, but they probably charge you for the internet too. Oh, you'll be limited to what you can do online.
Yeah.
Because yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Dave, you're an idiot.
But yeah, so let's have a look. Let me screen share really quick. But there you go. That's his information.
Ha ha ha.
And his good time release date is there. And security says intake service center.
Wow. Well, that's what he gets for being an idiot.
Yeah.
Waiting for this mugshot.
I don't know. I don't think Rhode Island released him online. To be honest, there's no mugshot on his. There's no mud shit on there.
Unless you gotta pay for it, but I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, this is where I believe he is. It says intake hope you guys can see this properly. I might zoom in a little
Yeah,
bit more.
yeah, zoom in a little bit because I can't see it.
You see it now?
Yeah.
So there you go. It says this is the intake center. It says there.
Wow.
Facility population 824. Operational 1,100 people. $69,000 per year it costs. It's maximum security facility.
Wow. Yeah, he's a felon then.
And apparently,
in
so
prison.
inmates housed at the ISC fall into several categories: pre-trial detainees, newly sentenced inmates who are awaiting classification to other facilities, and sentenced protective custody. So he's in there. It's like a holding place before he gets moved.
Well,
An average of approximately 120 inmates are sent to court daily, and approximately 50 inmates per week are processed and transferred to other facilities. So there's a chance he could get moved. Well, yeah, we definitely.
it seems like somebody did report his ass.
Yeah. Well, coach denied. Of course, coach denied it was him. Yeah. So yeah, someone definitely. I mean, as I said earlier, I had two theories. Either somebody from YouTube reported him, or the probation officer are aware of his YouTube channel and they've been monitoring his behavior to see what he gets up to.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's one of two things. But yeah, I mean, they're not going to send him to jail to prison over a phone call from somebody else. They're going to have to investigate it, and they're going to But he's been misbehaving on YouTube.
Well, violating probation, that's considered that too, I mean, if you don't report yourself or you don't do anything, yeah, you're going to become a felon. That's prison time right there.
Yeah.
I mean, they give you chances and everything, and you broke the chance. So there you go.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
But yeah, that might have been that might have been what should we call it? What's that guy called? He was on. Oh man, who's the one who did the bot or the voice changer allegedly?
Oh, MSP.
Yeah, that was probably MST on the asylum. I'll have to listen to it. I'll have to listen to it later on. I was doing my college work today, so I finished it out. I just had some discussion board posts to go. So
Yeah.
but yeah, this week it was about domestic violence and elder abuse. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, it was kind
Nice.
of interesting looking at the cycle of domestic violence where you have when shit hits the fan, and then you
Oh, yeah.
have you have the kind of treading on eggshells, and then you've got the shit hits the fan kind of thing, and then the honeymoon period, and then it changes over time and
Mhm.
just gets worse. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah,
Yep. Sir.
the last discussion board post was easy. Just had to write about friggin' why do elderly people get scammed? Well, because because they're old, they got lots of money, and they believe everything.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're easy to do. Yeah, blah blah blah, and they're not tech savvy.
Mm.
So that was
Yep.
that.
Yep. And it's sad. You know, these elderly people, they worked, years and they retired and they deserve the retirement.
Yeah.
And all these people stealing it. So, that's happening a lot.
It's like these Indian scammers. I am going from the IRS. If you don't pay me $500 in iTunes gift cards, there will be a warrant for your arrest, and you will be going to jail. My name is
Yeah,
Agent
right.
John. My name is Agent John Smith. Hey, Stewie, how's it going, man?
Suey.
Hey, Crystal, welcome. How's it going?
What's up?
Long time no see, Stewie. I just haven't really been. I've been like lurking a little bit. I just haven't really been in the. I really haven't been in the mood to come on YouTube too much or go on panel lately. To be honest, I mean, I did a little live last week, but I don't know. I just wasn't really in the. I really wasn't in the mood, and I haven't been on Punky and Faces for a while. And then, of course, I was getting cloned. I ain't seen the
Oh,
clone.
God.
I ain't seen the clone this week either. So if you want to come up, Stewie, the link's in the room. Crystal too. Anyone wants to come up, the link is there. Feel free.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely feel free. Hey, I seen you posted a link to a channel on Twitter, but I've been subscribed to it already. But did you get another strike, Stewie? Because there's been
Lord.
there's been a bunch of striking going on, as usual.
Oh, Jesus.
Welcome to YouTube. God, I've thought of bloody fuck. This is past my bloody bedtime too. I'm only in bed by now, sleeping my head off. But I'm off Monday and Tuesday. God, I can't bloody. Oh yeah, Stewie, you missed a bunch of shit. You missed Joni Portwood's cooking. We talked about certain person. So who did the strike? Out of interest. But yeah, you missed Joni Portwood's cooking. You missed us talking about Dave, Nelly. We were talking about civilization and transportation and everything else.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I ain't been striked, to be honest, with all the freaking short videos I've been posting.
No idea.
Was it like a copyright strike or was it a community guideline strike? Let me put YouTube up. All right, your channel. See, let's have a look.
You sit on a throne of lies. Sit on a throne of lies. You sit on a throne.
Oh, suspended. Oh, you got a community strike then for going live. Yeah.
You sit on a throne of
not a copyright strike.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Lang. Kaibigan ako ni Malab ay. I love you. I hate you. Lang. Kaibigan ako ni Malab ay. I love you, love. I love you. I hate you.
That's one of my favorite ones.
Lang.
Kaibigan ako ni Malab. Let's have a look. This one didn't make it as a show for some reason.
Oh, the movie's starting.
There you go. We got that one.
Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof.
But yeah, it's something like a community strike when you get suspended for 2 bloody weeks. So I wonder who. It's supposed to tell you what you did and shit. I mean, but they're supposed to be changing it too, where if you do get a community strike or a warning, if you can do some kind of course, and then it will get removed after so long. So they're kind of
Yep.
they're kind of laxing a little bit for it. So yeah,
Yep.
but we'll see what they we'll see what they do. But yeah, but you know what's really funny though is we've had those 12s tonight. Really,
Right.
since someone's gone to jail or prison, whatever you want to call it, we've not been. We've not been. We haven't had no. I've seen no clone accounts. I haven't been cloned. I haven't been called. It's like it's gone so. It's like it's gone. It's like it's gone so quiet.
Yep.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Anyway, I am getting tired. I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream
All right.
because I gotta be up a little bit. I ain't gonna be up at 4 or 5 in the morning tomorrow, but I gotta be up. I got a few things to do tomorrow, and I want to see what I
Same
want to
here.
get. I want to get. I want to get some gaming in tomorrow too. Because I've done all.
All
I
right.
probably got. So everybody, thank you for coming to the stream. Catch you all again soon. Don't forget,
All
I ain't gonna
right.
do all this. I ain't gonna do this like and subscribe bullshit. But I'll try and go live tomorrow if I'm in the mood for it. But have a good night, everybody. Take care.
Good night. You too.